What's going on, guys? Roy Robles here from ZigWheels.Ph, and today we'll be doing a first look of the new Toyota Hilux GR-S. So yeah, you saw my review of the Hilux GR-S like a year ago or so, and I really love the front end and how it looked. And this one right here just brings it up to 11. I mean, you still have the Toyota badge strewn right up front there. You also have the GR-S badge there, but this time around it's shaped in a way where it actually looks even more sporty, even more butch than it was before. The front fenders are actually pushed out and extended in a way that gives you this muscular look. You can actually see those air vents right there on each side of the front fenders. It even has a skid plate as well. You got these LED headlamps and fog lamps. It just looks menacing. That's right, the front end is menacing. Right here, the side profile of the Hilux GR-S, it gives you a lot more of that look that I was telling you about. I mean, look at those wheels. The wheels, although are smaller than it was before, they're now 17 inches. They're now even wider. You got 265/60 R17 tires here. Those are all-terrain tires. These side fenders here, they're made of plastic, durable plastic. They've been specialized and made exactly for the Toyota Hilux GR-S, the new one. You got red painted coil springs up front, and the monotube shocks here is also painted in red. Another feature that you see here is the sports bar. It helps out with aerodynamics. Plus, you notice right here on the top of the bed liner, you see some slots. So there is an opportunity for you to actually put one of those roller mats on top and still keep the sports bar, which is kind of neat. So right here at the back of the Hilux GR-S, this door is actually dampened, so it's actually easy for you to pull it up and down. Easy. That's great. Oh, by the way, for you truck guys who are wondering, yep, there is a bed liner right here in the back. It doesn't just look good, it doesn't just feel good, it's actually quite useful. Good job, Toyota. All right, so right now we're inside the Toyota Hilux GR-S, and my first impressions would be, is this really a pickup truck? Because you've got Alcantara leather seats, you got this nice chunky steering wheel with a red stripe on top, you got analog gauge clusters, plus a nice touchscreen infotainment system with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got some nice paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, which, by the way, is adjustable for both reach and rake. It's nice. This has a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's a gated shifter right here with a manual mode. This thing has red seat belts. That's right, you got red seat belts right there. This is fairly familiar if anyone would be familiar with Hilux GR-S of old, but because of the GR-S bits here and there, it just makes it a little bit more special. Let's take a look at the back. So right here in the back, it's still your typical truck, but you do have some nice room for your feet though, which is nice and appreciated. You've got a huge grab handle by the door, which is nice. I could definitely see myself riding here in the back, during long drives. I would rather, drive this vehicle. Speaking of drive this vehicle, let's take this out for a spin and see how this goes. This is the new Hilux GR-S, and oh boy, the truck wars are back at it again. Under the hood, you've got a 2.8 liter turbocharged diesel engine that makes 224 PS and 550 Newton meters of torque. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle, so you do have the option to switch between the different modes. You've got H2, H4, and L4. Now, because of the dual wishbone suspension setup up front, paired with the GR-S monotube shocks and monotube shocks with the leaf spring suspensions in the back, this is a fairly comfortable drive. If you're talking about power, that's what this one has. It makes more horsepower, more torque than any other truck in the market today. You've been hearing a lot of beeps from the system right here. That's because this has Toyota Safety Sense. It has the complete set right there. Is a Toyota suite of active and passive safety features. You've got lane keep assist. That's what you've been hearing the past a few minutes or so. You got adaptive cruise control, you got forward collision mitigation systems, all that apart from the usual safety features like multiple airbags, ABS with electronic brake force distribution, and all that. It even has a surround view camera system. But let me tell you this though, for a truck like this, it's got great visibility outside. The pricing for the Hilux GR-S starts at 2,166,000 pesos, and that's without the optional two-tone paint scheme. You can get it in red, black, and this white scheme. I've been waiting for the day that we can finally have a truck that can actually match Toyota's rugged off-roady heritage back in the 80s, back in the 90s, and that's what we have right here at that price point, with the looks that you got right here, and of course the heritage that you got just with that front badge alone. The Hilux, the thought that you've got one of the toughest trucks out there by reputation alone, by looks, by performance. I'm slowly trying to seeing myself transform into a truck guy. Maybe in the next few months you'll see me with my very own truck. So that's our first look of the Toyota Hilux GR-S. First impressions, it's just something else. I mean, like I said during my drive, I'm not really much of a truck guy. I'm more of a crossover SUV kind of dude. But just because of how it looks, just because of how it feels, especially when you drive it, that commanding feeling on the road, that's safe, that you really actually feel like you're safe inside the Toyota Hilux GR-S. You know you're buying something of substance, plus the price. The starting price of 2,166,000 pesos. Whew. I wouldn't be surprised if a few months time I would see a lot of this on the road. I could probably see this as being this car of the year. It's that good. But I want to know what you guys think. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. While you're at it, subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification icon so you wouldn't miss any of our videos. This is Roy Robles from ZigWheels.Ph. I will see you guys next time.